Bonjour et bienvenue. So today we're going to start with a new topic in our eighth chapter, les repas, and the topic is of course the verbs which we will learn in this chapter. So now there is a different kind of verb which we are going to learn in this chapter, which is the TIR ending verbs. So let me share my screen so that you are able to understand that what are the different types of TIR ending verbs. Yes. So TIR, obviously it means that the verbs which end with TIR, right? So whatever verbs you are able to see who end with TIR in the conjugation, they are known as TIR verbs. So les verbes en TIR means the verbs ending with TIR. Okay, so the same thing which you have to conjugate for the verb. Whenever you conjugate a verb, you have to remove the TIR and you have to put another conjugation to it. So these verbs are irregular and do not follow the IR conjugation. Instead, they go after a distinct conjugation. Okay, why I wrote IR conjugation over here? Because TIR at the last is IR only. So it is kind of relation, you can say that to IR, but it does not follows the IR conjugation. It is having its own conjugation. Okay, so they go after a distinct conjugation. So I have given an example over here such as partir. Partir means to leave. So now this partir verb, when I conjugate it like this. Je pars, tu pars, elle part, nous partons, vous partez, elle parte. Okay, so you can see the difference that in IR ending conjugation, it is IS, but in TIR, it is SS. So you remove the TIR and put S in je and tu form. Then in il and n form, you put T. Okay, il, elle, part. And then in nous and vous form, you put parton and parté, TONS and TEZ. And then in plural il and n form, you put part, TENT. Okay, so the only thing which is different about TIR that in Nuvu ELL form, it is having TENT, TEZ, TONS. Whereas in Jatu ELL, it has completely different meaning, which is SSTT. Okay, now there are also some other verbs like partir verb, like sortir, ressortir, sentir, mentir, repartir. Okay, sortir means to go out, ressortir means to go out again, sentir means to smell, mentir means to lie, repartir means to leave again. Okay, to leave again means it is not, you cannot say to leave again means partir verb only. Okay, repartir means you're repeatedly leaving, so you're again and again leaving, and ressortir means repeatedly going out. Okay, so there's a difference between to go out and to leave. So this was all the verbs of the eighth chapter. Now let us come up to some fun facts, which is very much important in many of the schools to learn about les quatre repas du jour. Les quatre repas du jour means the four meals of the day, right? Because we all learned about this chapter about the food items, what do you call food items, and their vocabularies. But we did not learn about the breakfast, the dinner, the snacks, and the lunch. We did not talk about that. So in these fun facts, we are going to talk about it. So first of all, I have created some good table for you all. So it will tell you that what comes first and what comes last. So in a day, okay, there are four meals. Okay, le petit déjeuner, le déjeuner, le goûter, and le souper or le dîner. Now let me tell you what do you mean by all of this. Le petit déjeuner means breakfast. Okay, and as you can see in the picture, they're eating their breakfast, so they are not eating any heavy food, right? They're just eating juice, some bread, okay, and milk, and some tea or coffee. Okay, so basically the French people, they usually prefer these all things. They either take cereals, Okay, you have cornflakes or the cereals, right, which you put in your milk and eat it. They also prefer that we call it as les céréales. Okay, they also prefer juice. Okay, les jus d'orange. Okay, or le jus de fruits, all of that. And they also prefer le lait, which is for the small children, right? Le lait, the milk. Okay, so all of this comes under the petit déjeuner, which means the breakfast. Now comes le déjeuner. Le déjeuner means lunch. Now I am talking about lunch. So lunch is when? Lunch we eat at like 2 p.m., 1 p.m. at that point of time. Right? Somebody eats at 12 p.m. Okay, so that's upon their appetite. Okay, so basically in lunch we eat some rice according to our my Indian tradition or your tradition. I eat rice. Okay, I eat some rice, some vegetables, followed by some pulses. All those things I eat. So that comes under the lunch, okay, which is le déjeuner. Now you have to remember or keep in mind that le déjeuner means lunch, but déjeuner means to have lunch. So déjeuner is a verb, whereas le déjeuner is a noun. Okay, so this is one important thing to keep in mind. After déjeuner comes le goûter. Le goûter means the evening snacks, right? All of us are hungry at evening, right? So that's why we eat our snacks, right? We can eat either some fruits, les fruits, ou des légumes, okay? Les fruits ou des légumes, the fruits or vegetables. Okay, we can also make a vegetable salad and eat it. We can take a bread, okay, and inside the bread we can put some vegetables, so it will become uh, a bread, a vegetable bread sandwich. Okay, so that is all about le goûter, which means the evening snacks. Then comes le souper or le dîner. Le souper and dîner means the dinner. Okay, again over here you have to keep in mind le dîner is dinner, but dîner is to have dinner. Same with goûter. Le goûter is evening snacks, but goûter, okay, only goûter, it is a verb which means to taste. Okay, so le dîner, what do we eat? For my tradition or at my house, I eat the same as lunch. Okay, I eat rice, le riz et les légumes. Okay, so all of these I eat, but some of them might eat chicken. Okay, someday they can eat chicken. Okay, le poulet. Okay, and most of the elders they drink wines, right? So we can say um, ils boivent les vins, okay, or ils boivent des vins, les des vins. Okay, means they drink some wine. Okay, so this is the fun fact about the 4 days or the 4 meals in a day. Now let us come up to the next, which is les aliments. Les aliments means what? It is the food items. Now we have not learned a lot about food items, right? So you cannot uh, actually get that in some text or in comprehensions. You might come across some different type of food item which you don't know, so you might not be able to tell that what is the gender of that food item, right? So I have given a table in front of you so that you will understand all of this. So let us start reading it one by one. So the first one is le pain. Le pain means bread, la confiture, jam, le miel, honey, le croissant, the French croissant, okay, le lait, milk, le beurre, butter, le yaourt, yogurt, les œufs, eggs, le fromage, cheese, les céréales is the cereals, okay, which we eat in breakfast, le sucre, sugar, la farine, flour, l'huile, oil. La semoule, okay, la semoule means a semolina. Les pâtes, spring rolls. La farine de maïs is the corn flour. La moutarde, mustard. Le ketchup. La mayonnaise. Le pâté de foie. Le pâté de foie means the liver paste. Le sel, salt. Le poivre, pepper. L'eau minérale, mineral water. Le riz, rice. Le chocolat, chocolate. Les bonbons, candies. Le salami. The salami is a kind of a sweet dish. Okay. Le jambon, which is meat. Um, la saucisse, okay. Sausage. La viande, okay. Meat, beef. Le wine. La glace, ice cream. Le vinaigre is vinegar. Le jus, juice. La conserve de poisson is the canned fish. Les chips is chips. Okay, so this is all we will learn for today in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Au revoir.